Martell Holt and Arione Curry have the whole Huntsville community talking. And believe me, this story runs deep. Stick with me, because every twist reveals something new. And if you blink, you'll miss a key piece of the drama. By the end, you'll see Martell Holt, Arione Curry, Melody Shari, and the rest of the love and marriage. Huntsville cast in a completely different light. It all began when Tasha K dropped a bombshell that had people reeling. She revealed that she lost respect for Martell Holt after learning he allegedly recorded an intimate video of his then-wife, Melody Shari, and threatened to use it against her. This wasn't some rumor floating around, it was backed by Melody herself. The revelation shook the fans because it added an entirely new layer to the ongoing drama. Naturally, the internet exploded. Some fans were shocked, others were furious. And a few tried to defend Martell, but the majority rallied behind Melody. Think about it, okay? Melody has repeatedly shared how Martell harasses her, disrespects boundaries, and even disrupts her children's peace. For years, people dismissed her claims as overblown drama. But when Tasha brought that clip to light, everyone had to take notice. And how did Martell respond? By laughing, by joking, by downplaying the seriousness of threatening his wife with a private video. It's exactly why people are fed up. It didn't end there. Martell even mocked Melody's courtroom attire. Melody walked in looking professional, composed, and dignified in a white suit. Martell called it her Sunday best in an attempt to ridicule her. Meanwhile, Arione Curry, Coleslaw, also drew attention for her outfit, but didn't face the same online backlash. Melody continues to bear the unfair weight of criticism while others skate by. The tension escalated after court when Martell, Melody, Arione, and security were packed together in an elevator. Arione took the opportunity to throw shade at Melody, pointing out she was involved with someone's husband's family. The irony: Arione has long tried to escape the side chick label. Yet in that moment, she reminded fans exactly why the label stuck. Melody, however, remained calm, unbothered, and dignified, holding her head high while chaos swirled around her. The pattern is clear. Instead of taking accountability, Martell flipped the narrative. He went live online, laughed off the allegations, and accused Melody and her family of being the real abusers. This cycle-provoking recording reactions playing the victim has repeated on the show, in real life and now in court. Fans are tired. They've seen it all before. Martell even tried to minimize the accusations, claiming if he really had done what Melody said, he'd be in jail, not paying a $300 fine. Courts don't always deliver justice, but that doesn't make the behavior acceptable. Yet Martell turned it into another joke, which only fueled the online backlash. The ripple effects reach beyond Martell and Melody. Marsa Scott, Letitia Scott, Kimmy Scott, Morris Scott, and Miss Wanda have all been caught up in the drama. Marsa and Morris have confronted Martell about his behavior. Kimmy has tried to mediate, and Miss Wanda has shaded and fanned flames as needed. Through it all, Martell refuses to take responsibility. Carlos King, the producer, also comes under scrutiny. Fans are questioning why Melody's safety hasn't been prioritized when she repeatedly expressed feeling unsafe. Social media users are tagging him and the network, demanding accountability. This isn't just reality TV drama, it's real-life consequences. And fans aren't letting it slide. Tasha K's revelations also cast a spotlight on Arione Curry, who has been involved in Martell's infidelity for over a decade. Arione claims she was misled, but her repeated defense of Martell and shade toward Melody keeps reminding fans of her role. After 10 years, many see her actions as choices, not mistakes. Meanwhile, Letitia Scott and Marsa Scott often try to shift focus, questioning Melody's innocence and suggesting she manipulates situations for sympathy. Morris Scott points out Martell's consistent lack of accountability, while Kimmy tries to calm the storm. Miss Wanda plays her role in fueling drama, but has also called Martell out when necessary. Fans are now raising hard questions. Is Carlos King protecting Martell? Despite repeated displays of harmful behavior, Martell remains central to the show. Melody has expressed discomfort, yet the production seemed more concerned with ratings than her safety. Audiences are no longer willing to watch without accountability. This story isn't just about Martell's personal mistakes. It's a study in manipulation, gaslighting, and how patterns of abuse continue when no one intervenes. Melody's resilience and composure amid chaos demonstrate why fans believe she is truly winning in ways Martell cannot touch. When you connect all the pieces, the accusations, the courtroom drama, the elevator confrontation, you start to see a bigger picture. Martell Holt's refusal to own his actions, Melody's strength and grace, and a cycle of drama that involves nearly everyone around them. Fans are watching closely, demanding justice, and refusing to let history repeat itself unnoticed. Now, family, here's where the story really deepens. Tasha. Kay's revelation about Martell didn't just shock fans, it reopened old wounds and reminded everyone of Arione Curry's involvement. For over a decade, she's been tied to Melody's heartbreak, always hovering in the background, often stirring the drama, and never fully escaping this side chick narrative. She insists she deserves respect, that she was lied to, and that she's that girl. But her repeated online senses of Martell and subtle jabs at Melody only fuel the fire. Actions speak louder than words, and fans see her choices clearly. Then there's the Scott family. Letitia and Marsa often try to cast doubt on Melody, suggesting she may not be as innocent as she seems, or that she manipulates situations to gain sympathy. But this is deflection. Maura Scott, quieter but sharp, points out that Martell refuses to take accountability. Kimmy Scott tries to be the peacemaker, reminding everyone to consider the bigger picture. Miss Wanda thrives in the chaos, sometimes shading Martell, sometimes shading Melody, but one thing is certain: the drama keeps the cameras rolling. Carlos King, the producer, is under scrutiny too. Fans are asking the tough questions. Why hasn't Melody's safety or even the safety of her children been prioritized? Is protecting Martell more important than protecting real people? Melody herself has hinted that production begged her to stay even when she felt unsafe. Social media isn't staying silent anymore. Audiences are tagging networks, demanding answers, and insisting accountability isn't optional. And here's the bigger picture, family. This isn't just about Martell's misbehavior. It's about a repeated pattern of manipulation, gaslighting, and refusal to face consequences. Fans are seeing the full cycle play out. Martell provokes, Melody reacts, he plays the victim, and the narrative spins to keep him in the spotlight. Meanwhile, Arione's involvement and the Scott family's dynamics create layers of tension that make this story feel like a real-life chessboard. Melody, Shari, though, continues to stand out. Through every insult, every courtroom eye roll, every elevator confrontation, she remains composed, poised, and strong. Fans see her grace under pressure as a win in itself. Martell's jokes, his live videos, his attempts to blame others, they can't touch the resilience Melody shows every single time. She's proving that integrity and strength outlast manipulation and chaos. The takeaway, family, is clear. This saga isn't just entertainment,